Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Anthony, or Big B Statz, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Creative Cribs, episode 69, and it's a series where I join your world. Yes, your world. Well, not physically your world, but you know what I'm saying. It's a figure of speech. I join your world, and I pretty much record it and upload it to the internet. So here's a sign here. You're the best, Big B. That was from Curious Creeps, so thank you for those kind words. But anyway, today I'm joined with Jedi Knight 239. We are on his world, and he actually was very excited to get on Creative Cribs. It's been a while as far as he's been trying to contact me for a very long time to get on Creative Cribs, so it was very relieving to actually join his world and record it and meet him. I meet so many cool people, and I think we actually live in the same state, which is kind of crazy. But today I will be touring a world for the first time on the City Texture Pack. We are currently not on the title update 14 in this recording, in this video. But overall, it's a very, very good texture pack. I love it a lot, so I will talk about the builds in each one. As you can see, he has a nice little pots there. Well, not flower pots, but it almost looks like flower pots, which we do have flower pots now, except those were like really, really massive. But there's a couple things I love about the City Texture Pack is that they have things like you can have the painting as a TV, you know, a microwave, all those good things that we'll see in this video. But what we're doing now is he built this like huge glass pyramid, and I guess he was trying to figure out what he could build inside of here. So he built like a bunch of houses and such things like that. There's a nice fridge. Let's see if it works. I didn't get any food. But anyway, so we like going to a bunch of these little houses, and they're pretty well designed too, as well, as far as for the space that you have within the glass pyramid. I don't think we check out every single house, but we do check out most of the houses. It's almost like a town inside of a protected town. It kind of reminds me of like a TV show or something like that. I think there was a TV show called, I don't know, not called I don't know, but I don't remember the name of it, where they were like, you know, vacant off or something crazy like that. Not like The Walking Dead, which I haven't seen many episodes of that. I think I've only seen like one, so don't judge me if you're a Walking Dead fan. I've been getting tweeted a lot to actually watch the series. So we were just in a general store. Here's a butcher shop now. As you can see, we have the pigs hanging up there. I actually gave him some advice to just throw some redstone down there and make it look like the pigs are actually being cut, which is, don't judge me. You know I love my animal killing in the videos or whatnot. There's a blacksmith, and this was his homemade anvil before we got anvil, so I know he is super excited now, and I'm pretty sure if you were to join his world now, that block there is probably replaced with an anvil, which is going to be super awesome. I love anvils. Currently, if you don't know anything about anvils, hello, Iron Golem. You look like you're ready for business. Join along. If you don't know anything about anvils, there should be. I made a bunch of Title Update 14 videos on tutorials, little hidden things like you can repair your items without using anvils, such things like that. So be sure to check out my Title Update 14 videos from there. And if you actually came here from watching my Title Update 14 videos, Creative Cribs is a series I do every single Sunday where I tour worlds. I've been doing it ever since I pretty much started Minecraft Xbox, from survival to creative. Here's the crazy villagers. They're here watching TV. What are you guys watching? We have the nice speakers down there, and we're just going to chill out right now. We're just going to make it really mellow, take a second, and watch some Breaking Bad or something crazy like that on the TV. I wonder if he has Netflix. Alright, so let's go upstairs now. See what's upstairs. We have our nice, like, king or queen size bed there. We have the dresser drawers over there. Very chill and very, like, the City Texture Pack really gives you this feeling of a home feeling. I think it really meets the requirements for the city. Like, it doesn't feel like that home modern feeling. It feels like, you know, you actually have some money and you like live in the city kind of thing. That's what it kind of reminds me of, you know, as far as like the TV, the speakers, such things like that. Any like regular builds, I think that's more of a modern thing, but the city definitely, they did a great job on the City Texture Pack. And I'm rocking shades. Who wouldn't want to rock shades? And that was a giant pyramid there. But there's a couple special things that he built on there. Like if you're looking at this build, which looks freaking awesome. If you don't know what that is, that's actually Planet Express. If you've ever watched Futurama, if you don't know what that is, it's a pretty badass cartoon, which is really, well, it's really bad. Like, if you're young, I wouldn't suggest really watching it, but it's a good cartoon. Very funny, though. So he built the Planet Express, but the thing is that, you know, they don't really show much inside of there, so he kind of, like, had to do a lot like freehand and free thought. He said after me, I said after you, and we kind of argued it out a bit, but I ended up going ahead first. So let's get ready to go back around here. This is like the front desk where you would actually go through and do all that good stuff. But overall, I've seen Futurama a lot, especially when I was a bit younger. But at the same time, it's almost reminded me of Family Guy, kind of, as far as like the tone of it. But here's like, this is what he had to make up himself, because normally you only see them talking from like right here in this section, like across. So he had to do all this, like what it would look like if it was an actual, you know, place and such things like that. So we're gonna go down here and see. I think this is where the ship would stop, or like this is where they'd be working on it or something like that. I don't really remember the story. I just remember watching the show and just laughing at a bunch of scenes or whatnot. Very funny show though. We have that kind of opens up everything there, and it looks like that's actually being worked on. I think that was the purpose. I think it was stopped because it was being worked on. Not sure if it was being worked on in space or something crazy like that. I know they were in space, but I don't really remember. And I'm sorry if you're a huge Futurama fan. I was going to say Fran. But let's keep going forward. Huge building here, and I think the design of it was very awesome. And I tip my hat off to any builder that can like make a replica of something without even, you know, like being inside of it. So he added a lot of his own free things in here, and the city texture pack was definitely for that. Nice futuristic flat screen TV there. We go in here, we have our three beds. Very awesome painting. We pointed that out. Very awesome painting there above the bed. That one's a really good one of all the biomes. Very great job on the paintings. I think that's probably one of the most spectacular things about the city texture pack. We have a clock painting, which looks good. Really love that one a lot. And it almost makes you want to use... what if you could cross texture packs? That would be so awesome, but that would be very difficult to do. Like, let's say you could be on the natural texture pack, but yet you could like have the option to choose which items you want to look in a certain texture pack. Tell me that's not freaking boss. And that would be just so great for builders. Here's his homemade Krusty Krab. If you're a fan of SpongeBob, which I can't do the laugh. But if you ever watch SpongeBob, this is Krusty Krab here. So we're just going to take another peek outside. There we go. Which I've always watched SpongeBob. SpongeBob is a very funny show, no matter how old you are. But here we go. And I'm actually going to do something a little bit funny here. I had to kind of spice up a bit. So I'm going to go over and get a sponge and actually place it down for SpongeBob being the employee right now. We're going to place that. I really do wish I could get a Krabby Patty. Those things look freaking awesome. And I've always, like, I remember I used to get the gummy Krabby Patties and, like, eat it, like, as a, it was like a burger, like, gummy bear or something. It was very weird, but he's going to give me some cookies. Thank you! Because I freaking love cookies. And he gave me milk. You're freaking awesome. But, you know, in Title Update 14, we can drink milk in, like, creative mode now. At this time, I couldn't drink the milk, so I couldn't really wash down the cookie. So don't judge me on that, but let's keep moving forward down this city hall kind of a thing. But I love the way he had like the roads, he had everything going there. There was another look at Planet Express there. That looks like a lighthouse there, I'm not mistaken. I don't know if we actually go inside of it, but he did have a lot of builds on here. A lot of like modern city type builds. This house coming up, which is this one here, he actually said this is like a replica of the Family Guy house. So that actually does look just like it. So very awesome job on there. We don't go inside of there, but if you ever watch Family Guy, which I'm pretty sure you have, I think it's like, you can definitely watch it. It's one of those shows that's in the same, like, along the line with Futurama, as far as like tone-wise sometimes, but Family Guy is very, very funny. There's a huge building there. I forget what this building, I think we're going to actually go into the one to the right, but I think the middle here is almost like, not the City Hall area, but it may be like the center of the map where we have the nice little waterfall here. Nice little design. This looks very awesome and it looks very good. I love the way the water looks too on this texture pack. Looks very awesome. And I think we can expect a candy texture pack in the near future too as well. So I'm pretty curious to see what that's going to look like. If anyone would even use it on their worlds and what it would look like. That'd be very awesome. But let's keep following him on now. And I think we're going to go to another like huge kind of a mansion almost. I think he has a mansion, maybe 2 mansions in here. Not really sure. He has a bunch of builds and houses and stuff too along this. We don't go in every single house. Let's go in here. This is like a library, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We have our cauldrons there, letting off something. It almost looks like something from Harry Potter, which it may be, if I'm not mistaken. But the sun is setting now, so we need to keep moving forward before it actually gets dark, which it will get dark, and good thing the creepers won't come out and blow me up, because creepers have this huge vendetta towards me, and they just freaking just want to destroy me all the time. I can't believe we're approaching 100. Here's a modern home done by Corrales. So if you don't watch Corrales, he's like a huge YouTuber. He actually builds like modern houses and stuff like that. So he actually just did a replica of this house. I think he like teaches tutorials in such sense. So this is what he designed, I think, from one of his tutorials. So he did not create this. He did not create this. Just in case you're in the comments and you see this house and you're one of the guys that actually may watch his videos, and you may know like this is that house, and you know he didn't create this or whatnot. But anyway, I ran across that a lot during like starting Creative Cribs, before like it was in a very early stage of Creative Cribs or regular Cribs or such. You get the notion of what I'm saying. So let's leave here now. That was just a peek inside of here. Nice little pool here, so I'm gonna take a dip in there. I have my shades on. I can see underwater now. These are like my shade goggles. I'll call them shoggles. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm so random when it comes to like commentaries and ADD, and I have ADD. I swear I do. I just haven't got approved for it yet. I'm not sure if that's something you need to get approved for. But let's keep going for it. You find a lot out about yourself the more you do commentaries and such things. Let's keep moving forward. We're gonna go to that red mansion to the left, which is right there beside there. I don't know if that's a mansion or a school. I guess we'll have to see. And if you can see that dome back there, I don't think we go in there, but he was building, I believe, the Death Star, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was, but I don't think we go in there. It was very cool. I don't think he wanted to show it in the video, but I would have showed it because it looked very awesome to me. It almost looked like a huge sky egg, but it was like very decked out. So let's go in here. I think this is the school. If let's see. I thought I just saw a bookshelf over to the right, like where someone would like read a book and do homework, but no, this may be the library. Let's think. This may be the library, and the other one we went in, I think, may have been something from Harry Potter. I'm sorry if I get this wrong, but let's go down here. I think this is like where you would live in the library, like you had like your own dorm in there. Nice little flower pot there that's like homemade. We have the speakers there, huge TV. We have a kitchen down here, and the microwave, which is something I wanted to put my finger on, like not physically, but I would physically if they had food in there or whatnot. What if you could actually use microwaves? That would be kind of crazy if you could use, like, you know, if they had a stove or something crazy like that. But, I mean, we have furnaces and, you know, I guess furnaces would be the microwaves and stoves. You get what I'm saying. I guess I'm just trying to reach, like, further than what I'm actually grabbing. So here we have it here. I think those are the chests down below where you would get your books from. We're going to go upstairs now. Maybe there's I don't know if there's any bedrooms or anything upstairs, but this is where you would do your studying at, where everyone would study. Shh, you have to be very quiet in the library. I don't think this is a school, but it has something to do with actually like college and studying and stuff like that. Here's a classroom up top, so maybe it's just split up in sections. I don't really know, but we'll go up top here. This is like your science class where you would do your brewing and all that good stuff here. That's what it seems like, and we're the teacher now. We're going to be teaching you guys how to brew, how to make that invisibility potion and that night vision potion. Oh yeah, because that is freaking awesome. I can't wait to actually play a Hunger Games with invisibility potion and night vision potion. I got shot a great idea on Twitter about, if you're watching this video, you're probably the one who knows who mentioned it. But it was actually like, I think it was maybe by Lex Collins or something like that on Twitter, about, you know, what if you did like a dark like Hunger Games, you know, like a all night vision potion like Hunger Games. That would be kind of crazy. Like you play a completely dark map, have your gamma on like 1, and you have to basically kill people off night vision potions. Like that's your way to seeing people. It may take a while, but I think it'd be very interesting and fun. I'm not sure how very entertaining that'd be to watch, but I could probably twist something and try to find something out about that. Alright, I have no idea, but I guess I'll just keep that in the works. Creative Cribs, I normally like vent out my ideas and crazy things like that. Let's keep going forward, but I have so many ideas that I want to bring towards you guys as far as video ideas. I've been working on, there's 2 projects that I really want to work on. Not sure if I really need any help on it. I have to do a lot of editing and such things, but it's a very, very, like, it's going to be hopefully one of my 2 best videos I think I've ever done. I'm not sure, but I really have to work on it. It's been on my mind. I wrote the idea down probably about a week ago or so, but I've really been sitting on it and thinking about it, and I think I'll actually start going through with it next week or this week. I'll just have to figure it out. But let's go upstairs. He did have a couple like paintings on the ground. I think on the left side he had a zombie on the ground, and the right side we had a creeper. I think I actually do see the creeper, as you can see it from there. It's to the left. I think we're gonna go over to it, and when you walk over it, it like blows up. Just kidding, that'd be kind of awesome if we could make like colored pressure plates. That would be pretty cool when you think about it. You could make like a creeper on the ground and do that stuff. But we have carpet, and I've been getting a lot of questions. We cannot place items on carpet, so hopefully they do fix that in the near future. I'm hoping they do, but you know, because I'm pretty sure everyone wants to lay carpet down and place something on it, but you can't because it kind of like floats. So let's go upstairs here. Let's go around to the right side. I think he had a bunch of beds in here. Like, here's an area where you would just chill out, maybe take a look outside of the window and just relax. All these things in this world were just very relaxing. Probably besides Planet Express. That was like, in my opinion, that was very cool. That's the first time I've ever seen that on Minecraft Xbox as far as the worlds I've toured. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that have built Planet Express, but for me, that was the first time I saw that. Here's the bathroom here. Don't think I'd take a dip into the bathtub or wash my hands or anything crazy like that. But remember, I am clean. There's a bed there, which I actually did mattress testing yesterday, which that's the first thing that kind of popped in my head. If you were following me on Instagram, which I had like a lot of comments on that as far as like when I was like laying on the bed giving 2 thumbs up or something like that, which those links are in the description as well. If you're ever wondering, like if you want to just check out my outside life other than Minecraft, you can feel free to like follow me on Twitter or Instagram or something like that along those lines. I've always put those links in the description below. Let's leave here now. A very huge mansion. I don't think we actually toured it all though, but there's a bunch of other things. And also, like, I think at the end of the video you'll check out that he had he built like a jungle, like not jungle temples. It's before we you'll have to just see it. I don't want to spoil it too as well. So here's where you would get your tickets. This is where you do like theater arts and such things like that. Here's food you would get and all that good stuff, which looks great and looks very yummy. I'm actually hungry. I have not ate a single thing today, which while doing this commentary, my stomach is constantly growling, which I can't even say constantly, which is just sometimes I get those brain farts. Hello everyone, it's me, B Statz. I'm on stage and I'm gonna go because I got very nervous, which I can remember doing one play in my entire life. I think I was in about, I think I was in about 3rd grade, maybe, or maybe 2nd or 3rd grade, and I had to, we did, this is gonna be very funny, and I'm glad you guys are sticking with me through this, because I've never told anyone this story, other than people that know. So what I did was, here's a guest home. What I did was, I did a 3 Little Pigs play, and we had to do it in Spanish, which, I can speak a little bit of Spanish, not like the most, but what I had to do is, I think I was the big bad wolf. How ironic. Big B for big bad. But what I had to do was, and here's a maze. I'm sorry I didn't do this maze because I freaking hate mazes just as much as I hate parkour. I'll do parkour before I do mazes. But on with the story. So what I had to do was, we had to perform on stage in front of like a huge gym now, like auditorium for the most part, like a gym, as far as I remember. And I had this play, and I had to play the big bad wolf. So I had to remember my parts, say my parts, and all that crazy stuff. And what I did was, I think my butt ended up getting set on fire. Now, not realistically, but in the play, my butt ended up getting set on fire, and I had to like jump like my butt was being set on fire, and then like kind of run off stage and like scream stuff. It was very awkward, and I'm pretty sure if anyone ever has footage of that, I hope it burned. Like, I hope no one has footage of that, because that is just terrible. And I would literally pay money to see that, like, if someone had that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But I had a lot of stories as a kid of being on TV, which is actually crazy because I think there was a show I did like a very long time ago. And I think it was at the time, I don't know. I don't remember the name of the show, but it was like some kid show, like where you would like dance on TV, which I pray no one ever sees that either. Because I had to like dance on TV, which was just crazy. So just imagine being over and your family's over, and like you and your brothers are dancing on TV, and like everyone can watch it. It was kind of crazy. If I remember the show, I'll be sure to like tweet out or something like that. But it was very crazy, and that show was just, I was a kid too as well. It was just a show where kids would come on and just dance to certain songs. it was just crazy. I don't think I'll ever do that again. Here's a nice little grill here, and I'm kind of mad that he's cooking and stuff right now because I am super hungry, and it's like kind of bothering me right now because my stomach is like growling. Like even the Minecraft food looks excellent. But let's keep going on. I think we have a few more builds to showcase, and I think we'll go to this one brick building here, which looks very cool. But no, not that brick building. I think that's the one we went to, but we went to it during the nighttime. But he made an upside down house. Now I've seen a lot of upside down houses, and also there was a couple upside down houses built in the TNT community world, which I do apologize for not being able to bring you guys any of those videos lately as far as this week. I've been very busy with Title Update 14, and you guys have been loving those videos and just trying to do like a million things at once. I have a big tendency of overdoing things sometimes. But look inside of the upside down house. Everything's upside down, which I wish I could like do a cartwheel. That would be awesome if you could do a cartwheel in Minecraft and not just stay upside down and do like a handstand and kind of like live in this house. You go to the second floor, and everything is still upside down. This almost looks like the bed. As you can see, the bed is upside down. It's supposed to give you that kind of illusion effect to where you're like, where am I? I know I'm somewhere in like a house, but I'm not home. But you go to the bottom floor, and everything is the same. So very awesome job on the upside down house. Really love it. Probably one of the best upside down houses I've seen. But I would love to see an upside down mansion. If you guys could do that, if you're watching this video and you're a builder, I would definitely love to get that on Creative Cribs. If you could build an upside down mansion and we just tour like the whole world upside down, man, that would be freaking awesome. I would love that so much. That would be very difficult to do. So I don't really know, but that would be very awesome if someone could build an upside down mansion. I just thought about that. Maybe I'll do like that in the TNT community world. I'll try to build some upside down house or something crazy like that. But let's keep going forward here, and we're gonna see exactly what this building is. This almost looks like a movie theater. I think it actually is a movie theater. So what we went to before was not a movie theater. It was like a play area where you would do plays and things like that. But this here is a movie theater. So you could basically live on this world if you wanted. You could visit Planet Express, get your studies on, and also go to the movie theater when you have your free time to do so. No, actually, this is not a movie theater. This is actually, I think, the Tonight Show. I know Jimmy Fallon actually took over or something crazy like that. So this is just a replica of the Tonight Show. I think it's called the Tonight Show. This is what that is. It's not a movie theater, which I do apologize for. As you can see, I just remember when I saw the little stadium there. So great job on this one. I think he was a big fan of that. I'm pretty sure it's called the Tonight Show. If it's not, just leave it in the comment box below. Don't bash me for it because I really don't watch much TV as far as like late night TV because I work night shift, which like takes up all my time, so I really don't watch TV. So don't judge me on that. And let's go over to this, and these may look very familiar to you, but these are actually like builds as far as like pixel art builds of superhero characters and things like that, which look very great. We have, you know, the Green Lantern, we have the Flash, I was going to say the Falcon. We have the Flash, the Hulk, Captain America, Batman, Superman, and also Thor. So welcome to, I think that said Statue Valley, if I'm not mistaken. So there we have it there. We have Superman, Green Lantern, the Flash, and all these look very good. Probably some of the best designs that I've saw. I think he did have some help with these as far as like tutorial-wise, but very great job on this one. It looks good to add this in the world, and it looked good on the city texture pack too as well. But let's keep going forward. Right now we're in the jungle part that he built on here that was homemade, and we'll go to the top part to see where he built like these bridges across. Now if we actually had that in the jungles, that would be freaking awesome. But that's pretty much it for today's episode of Creative Cribs, you guys. Nice little bench there. Note, please put the fishing rods back in the chest. That's pretty much what it said. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy today's episode of Creative Cribs. And if you did, feel free to drop the like. It really does help the series grow, you guys, and it shows your support for my channel. But I want to say I thank you guys for everything that you do and all the support that you guys have been showing. But again, that's pretty much it. Be sure to bring you guys more badass episodes every Sunday. But that's pretty much it. I said pretty much it probably like 30 times. But again, I hope you guys did enjoy. Feel free to subscribe to stay up to date with more. And if you would like to see when I will be uploading things like this, TNT on Friday, Hunger Games on Saturdays, and Creative Cribs on Sunday. But again, that wraps it up for today's episode. And until the next, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.